5 years later, it's crazy to believe that I'm here, but I think I had a tremendous support throughout high school.
I've definitely learned grit, being able to push through.
I feel very confident about the future.
We have gotten stronger as a community, as a district, and our students are thriving. In Harrison School District 2, we deem ourselves a community district, meaning that our community relies on us as a district to provide so many resources. We provide free breakfast and lunch for all students. We provide free tutoring. We provide free busing. We provide free daycare before and after school. We provide free sports. We provide free activities. We provide everything free to take those barriers away from our families. So when COVID hit, we knew that we were then going to be in a place to help navigate what does that look like now to ensure that our families continued to have resources and our students' needs continued to be met. Without schools at the center in our community would really struggle. The priorities changed overnight. The priorities changed from everyone's able to read and do math at grade level to we need to take care of people and make sure people are okay and their basic needs are met. We opened up food resource banks at one of our high schools. We actually delivered food to families. I delivered diapers at the time, toilet paper, all of those things I was hand delivering to our families that were in need because they didn't maybe have food stamps to pay for it. They didn't have transportation to get to a store. The store was out of toilet paper, as we all recall.
Helping out during the pandemic while volunteering for food drives at my high school was very honorable. I felt very privileged to be able to do something during that time because a lot of people can feel helpless or a lot of people can be stuck indoors, and it was really nice to be able to see my peers then and help other families.
We did bring in one-to-one for our K through 8, and we got that up and running, so every student had a laptop. Some things people might not realize is that meant we also had to pay for internet for some families. We also had to get different levels of support in communities that didn't have access to internet. We also provided a licensed social worker for every single school because we needed them to help navigate with the families and the schools of what were those resources available, how do we get them to you.
I really appreciate the effort that D2 put into making sure that we had a good learning environment and making sure everything went smoothly during the pandemic. Although as a student, I didn't really think about behind the scenes, I do realize now that they did provide a lot of resources.
Also, phone calls from administrators were great. Just having them call and say, are you guys okay? What can we do for you?
I got a laptop, and that's definitely something I have never really had before. I definitely used it to my advantage.
We utilized the food pantry a lot just because my mom was very paranoid about going to bigger grocery stores.
I remember just having, not struggling in District 2 or not needing for anything.
Some people will criticize that school's role is not to do a lot of the things that we did during ESSER and a lot of the wraparound community supports. I would push back and I would say in D2 we're a community hub. We are the community, and without us, the community would have failed. Relationships matter over anything. If people don't trust you, if people can't count on you, if you're not willing to stand up and be a voice and be there when people need you, then it doesn't matter, particularly education, particularly during a crisis. And then the other thing is money matters. If we did not get the ESSER funding, we would not have been able to do the amazing things we did for our community. Our community would not be thriving as we've seen it in the past few years, and we would be in a very different state educationally.
Looking back at it, there's never been a time where I wasn't taken care of by this district.
I really do appreciate the effort that they put through because that's something that's not easy, and they had no tutorial, no example to go by because this is something that just hit randomly. So they definitely put a huge effort in being able to provide such a easy transition for students.
Seeing how they used the funds that they got from the government to benefit the students in the community, I'm very grateful for it, and I'm happy to see it.
I think everything that D2 embodies and all the values that we have is perfectly summed up in what the district has done for our families and our communities and really investing in each and every student. I didn't think I would be here 5 years later, but I am a incoming sophomore at Duke University. I'm studying policy. I get to live out a bunch of my dreams. I get to travel and go to different places.
I just finished my first year at USC with my legal studies major, and now I'm excited to head back in like 2 weeks. Wow, honestly, I'm very excited.
I'm looking forward to finally being able to spread my wings in a way, having the chance to go to college out of state and go learn what I want to learn, become a lawyer, and eventually be the good that I want to see in the world. That's something that I'm for sure looking forward to doing.
ESSER funding helped me.
And me.
And me.